Jerry Froley, and I've been manufacturing bouncy castles and inflatables for over 30 years now. I started off my shed producing hundreds of units on this wonderful 132K6 sewing machine, and I also repaired thousands of bouncy castles on this machine up until about 2001. To meet the market price, we had to move our whole production to China, where we went out there and produced more than 100 units per year. I went out there and personally supervised the production of the units, and we also exported the material from the UK, from cotton applications, out to China, and worked there on and off for about 12 years, producing about 100 castles, as I say, every year. With the introduction of the 2006 safety standard for bouncy castles, we had to look for a European manufacturer who was compliant and had the same quality and the same standards and the same durability that we were always used to in Bounce Ireland. The only people we could find after a lot of looking was Airkey in the UK. I visited that factory on invitation on many occasions, and we spent some time there looking at their manufacturing, and we were very, very, very impressed. They've become a world leader in providing safe and durable castles that pass all the European safety standards, and we're delighted to be working closely with them up until this day. We have a fantastic relationship, right with the management, right back to the production team, and we get done whatever we want when we want it. Airkey have a vast selection of inflatables of every single kind, too vast to go into here, and in fact I'd like to show you some of the Airkey products. Right now I'm going to show you what we have in hand today just for this video, which is a very nice, very simple E-range. The E-range is a great concept. What they do is very high mass production to bring the cost down while still concentrating on the quality. The kind of quality in this, what I'm about to show you, is something I could only have dreamed about in my shed years ago when I was making it. Really, really fantastic. I mean, take a look at that. It's just a lovely, lovely castle. Years ago, that might have cost you anything up to like nearly 3,000 euros. Now it sells for 1,500 euros, including VAT and delivery and everything. And you can bring it away with you for that. That's fantastic. And all E-range can be picked up here in Bounce Ireland. And if you go to the website airkeyonline.ie, it's a shared website with Airkey. You'll see the prices on there for you, so you can pick these up. And if you look at this castle here, you'll notice one of the main things is magnificently and fantastically reinforced seams everywhere. This comes as standard, and you and I know that over the years the basic problem used to have was the ripping of the step in this area. I used to build it up. They have it worked out fine now, where they make it nice and curved and build it up nice and strong. Here we have, this is the castle here, and you can see that it's made with lovely big beds, which makes it nice and bouncy. It's always bouncy. Passes the safety test. It's fit for any users. If you look at the covers, standard with all Airkey units, bouncy castle, if the cover is sewn onto the wall and they can't fall off, the kids can't fall out. So this makes it a really safe castle. And if it's not sewn, if the cover's not sewn onto the wall, they're going to make a net at the back where they can't fall out of there. That's really, really great. The other thing is the really good anchor points. I'm going to show you over here, the anchor points that Airkey make. And so they're strong, reinforced anchor points that you'll see here. The thing about these anchor points is they're good and strong, and as you can see, they go right to the ground. So the peg goes in there, and you don't need bits of ropes or have your peg sticking up or not. That's the way they're designed. Airkey over the years have developed their product by listening to the people using them, and that's fantastic. And if you're a seasoned hirer or you're new to the game and you're going to start off hiring bouncy castles, Airkey is your absolutely best choice. There's a whole range of equipment. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you want to know more, you can go to airkey.com, you can go to bounceireland.ie, or you can go to airkeyonline.ie for the E-range, which you can pick up here and you can see all the prices of. Or you can contact Jerry at 086 686 7514.